Hey, what's up guys, welcome to the channel, and today we're going to see videos from women who are hitting the wall. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe, like, and leave a comment as well if you like the content of this video. So let's see what this video is all about. uh, as we all know, this type of men always create those content who are inside their cars. I don't know what about this kind of setup, but I find it really weird. uh, you know uh, they just want to share their loneliness maybe, or their failures when it comes to their relationship. So I don't know, they must have something in their mind that really bothers me, because if you really want to find a good partner, probably you don't need to post them on social media how desperate you are, right? So I don't know, I've seen a lot of videos like that, and someone even crying because their loneliness really sucks them dry, especially when they're, for example, when they're alone in their bedroom. So that really hits them really deep, I guess.
So you're almost 40, yes. And you've never been married.
Okay, so she's 40, never been married. Oh, okay. And she's good looking though. I don't know what really mad, what is wrong with her really.
No. And you don't have kids? No. And you don't want to have kids? No.
Oh man, that's why the next generation is already failing with this type of mindset. They don't want any kids. Who will take care of the future, right?
What have you done with your life? Well,
Okay, so this part wherein I'm quite interested in. So I'm a great friend, daughter, sister, and aunt. Okay, so that's a self-proclaimed great friend. But that doesn't count right now because you're all alone and you're posting this just for attention. Even though you have master's or bachelor's degree, it doesn't really matter for most of the men out there who are looking for their right partner. They just want peace. Peace.
A few days ago when I wasn't home, my husband managed to get on my iPad and look through all of my text messages. So he now knows that I am planning on moving.
What? That's kind of a sad for the man. I mean, you're gonna feel betrayed on that part. Imagine that you're providing for this woman, and then all of a sudden she will just leave you out of thin air, and just like that. Too bad. Pity for you, bro.
Out as soon as I can secure a place. So for the last 2 days, he has spent almost all of his time meeting up with mutual friends in an attempt to secure their alliance in this situation.
I don't know about that. But we're just hearing and seeing what her side is. We don't know from the guy's side.
And that is so very frustrating. He literally took today off of work to like scurry around town meeting up with people. I have realized, however, that if these mutual friends either don't care about or don't see all of the manipulation, lies, and control that have been going on for years, I guess I don't want to be friends with them anyway.
What a pure mindset. Pure garbage mindset. I mean, you have mutual friends, probably they just want to get their opinion. and probably he has already an idea what you're trying to do during your relationship. So I guess that's epiphany or realization for the guy. So too bad for him. But good thing probably is if we look at it on the other side is he probably dodged a bullet right there, right? Hmm. You know what really sets me off is the questioner part. Do I look bad? I mean, does it seems like the reader or the viewer or the audience that she's targeting is probably putting a burden or probably gaslighting her decisions in her early days that doesn't really reflect right now. I mean, probably she's a gorgeous woman in her younger years, as you can see from her face. But uh, man, it is there is something really are things that men don't like older women because if they want to have a family, they want a woman who can provide a kid or kids or children that they can maybe dedicate their life up in terms of their hardworking, in terms of providing for his family, right? So I don't know about this one. She seems to have a lot of past experiences, right? Since she's a blonde, although I'm not I'm not talking about the majority of the blonde girls right there. So probably that's just my 2 cents.
There's been a lot of conversations about why single women who are childless are the happiest women on the planet.
What? Childless? Oh no, 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 no. You're just gaslighting there. Just to make a point that you made the right decision. Because when you grow old and you don't have any money, let's say to put yourself into the what you call this one, the home for the aged, is that right? Having kids will definitely helps a lot, especially here in the Philippines, because most of us in our family are close tied. So basically, what you're putting up to your children will also, let's say, reciprocate if you get old. But of course, if you are doing the right thing, okay, if you are providing for them, so they will know that you are taking care of them from their early age up to they have their own family. So I don't know. So since we have a different culture, of course, I cannot say about this one, but I think if they are happy, so I guess we'll know from the future. I hope I can see her in the future when she gets a bit older.
I'll give you a few reasons why. I'm single, childless, 39, and I live in Brooklyn. I am not responsible for the emotional labor of a man-child. I don't have to clean up after someone else because they'll get to it later.
Okay. So I'm used to put my things somewhere when I'm doing some events. So basically, when I go home or when I got home, some of my stuff are left behind, and I know I put it somewhere which is not necessarily in the right place, but there are sometimes sometimes guys that most of my stuff are I can usually find them in the right place when I when I try to find them, because my wife takes care of that and she doesn't bother yelling or nagging at me. I guess that's my nature, but sometimes I have a chance to do it properly. Now when I put my, let's say, my bag, my socks, even my shoes, I put them in the right place because I learned sometimes, like Tony Stark. All right. Okay.
I'm not showing up for somebody who's barely making an effort and then throwing a tantrum when I ask for the bare minimum.
Tantrums from matured men. They still have tantrums, man. Probably get the simp one, or maybe you just met a simp version of every man that you are trying to avoid.
I make my own money and I get whatever I need and want.
Okay, so that's the point. She makes her own money. So that's the root of this. Women. Oh my god.
For myself whenever I want to. I have an amazing apartment. I'm an aunt.
Okay. There's that word again. I'm amazing. They always do that. Just to make feel good for themselves.
5 amazing children, which is arguably better than actually having them. Because
Because you are just trying to avoid that responsibility of taking care of kids. Too bad.
I get to give them back. And I refuse to ever believe when women would tell me I was too picky. Even though their husbands have like gambling and porn addictions,
But you're just pointing out the cons of having a husband there. Probably that's their way up, let's say, pastime. But I think that's too much because gambling and pornography is kind of a bad trait for a man, right? That's not progressive for every man or every partner for a woman to have. So, bad choice, I guess. It does within the circle of your friends that you are having a bad decision. So you're all just the same, I guess.
So ultimately, if a great guy comes around who's willing to be an equal partner, awesome. I'm totally down for that. Otherwise, I'm good.
Being in your late 20s is so hard. I've seen a few people talk about this and just kind of the loneliness of your late 20s, and especially people who are kind of in this middle stage of, hey, I'm not married, don't have kids, not in a relationship, but I'm also not going out every.
To tell you honestly, if you're in the age of 20s or early 20s or in the 19 years, probably you just need to enjoy life, go to different places, but diving into marriage is not that best option right now because probably the exact, let's say, the ideal age to enter into marriage is basically around 25 and up, right? So you still got 5 years to enjoy because that's where I think the right age when you're going to prepare to have a baby and probably you're matured enough to make certain decisions in your life.
Every weekend. I spend a lot of my time by myself. I live alone. I come home from work, I go to the gym, I spend my evenings alone. And on the weekend lately, I feel like I've been so exhausted that all I want to do is like spend time by myself. And I'm struggling with questions about work. Am I passionate about what I'm doing? Am I good at it? Should I be traveling right now and not working, or should I be trying to work remotely so that I can travel? Like, there's just all these things that I think I would like to experience, and it's hard to know, well, when am I going to experience those things?
So that's the problem right there, right? And that's those are the things that keeps them from finding the right person, because they want their priorities when it comes to their careers. So that's why. And then they will realize it in the early 40s or mid 30s of their life that they're gone too far chasing their careers, and now they're hitting the wall.
If you are single and you are in the dating marketplace at that time when that happens, say you're 37, 36, 38, 40, whatever it may be, and you are still on the hunt for that man, and you hit the wall and you can see in your face that you are no longer the face that you were at whether it was 30 or 35 or 25, whatever it is, you are going to be panicked because now you know that you are going to compete with women who are younger, who are largely more fertile, not always, but largely speaking, yes, who have that youthfulness to them, who have that estrogen,
And also stamina as well.
whatever the hormonal balance is that makes someone young, it's there and you're losing it. And you become hyper aware of that. And that is why women begin to panic.
So just so my friends are clear, I have officially reached the age where I will return your 10:30 p.m. text at 6:05 tomorrow morning.
I don't know about that. Probably she's already asleep. Too exhausted from the whole day of browsing TikTok or probably browsing other social media or dating sites. Okay, so that's about it for me, guys. So if you like the video, kindly subscribe, hit the like button, and of course leave a comment if you like this content. So see you guys next time. Bye.